Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 24th to the 30th, to the end of the month. This is for Gemini and Gemini rising, and we're going to jump right into it, Gemini. You know, this week, it really does feel like a musical compared to last week with all the squares. It is a wonderful week. It is an absolutely wonderful week, and I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for a lot of things that are happening this week for you. And also remember that we are in Cancer season. We got Venus and Mercury in Cancer still this week. All right, that's all in your second house. That's all in your second house of money, salary, finances. I mean, you could practically hear the Succession theme song playing. I mean, this is going to be a lot of money activity that's still probably on your mind, but also career stuff that, you know, we're going to get to in a second. But we really, and also with all that Cancer energy, a lot of love, a lot of like home, family, relationships, a lot of that type of energy as well. All right, a lot of compassion, that nurturing energy, really, really feel good vibes. All right. Great vibes. I wonder if, do people still say that? Vibes? I'm not sure. I'm saying it now. Now, we kick off this week with, on Monday, June 24th, all right? This is, I rarely do moon transits, but I really wanted you to know about the moon in Aquarius, all right? Kicking off this week. Very, very nice. Very sweet. And I don't say that just because I'm an Aquarius. I love moon in Aquarius. You know, Aquarius is like the innovator, the inventor, the humanitarian, right? So, kicking off this week, you could feel just really good in this way of thinking about your future, being very social, hanging out with friends likely, but also having moments of like spirituality. You know, Aquarius does rule your ninth house of spirituality. So really, really moving for y'all. There could be something like even like a shift in the way that you're seeing things, but definitely, great minds think alike, right? So really getting together with like-minded people around this time could be really, really nice for you, all right? Especially when you think about, you know, the way that you want to contribute to like the collective or, you know, even just like, your orbit, right? Within your orbit. Now, on Wednesday, June 26th, we got the big day, Mercury trining Saturn. I love this for you in the biggest way possible. Now, Mercury, so you see it's the best day of the week with the green asterisk here, okay? Trines are very auspicious. They're very special, okay? Mercury, remember I said is in Cancer in your second house of money, salary, income, finances. Saturn is in Pisces in your 10th house of career. And so this aspect is all about signing contracts, making agreements, proposals, thinking long-term goals too, long-term activity here, partnerships, alliances, long-term plans. There is definitely something around this day that I want you to not only pay attention to, you could be signing something. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Geminis are signing new jobs, bringing on new clients, things like that, but also a lot of love energy too, that could be happening, something that could take you to a whole other level. Again, I love all this Cancer energy, and something that builds your self-worth, self-value. That's all part of the second house. So building confidence in that, you know, the way that you value things as well, but truly, this aspect really supports commitments and contracts and everything that I mentioned earlier, partnerships as well. Remember, Saturn is longevity. So, oh, wow, this is really great. And remember, this is the day, this is like the strongest, the aspects happening on this day, but you'll still feel it like throughout the week. So if you have to sign anything, make sure that you do it on this Wednesday. And also, some of y'all could be moving in the direction of signing something here. Like, that's really, really nice. Okay. Really, really great. Again, a lot of it will likely be career, your profession, the 10th house is honors, achievements, social status as well, your reputation, and exactly, like what you're exerting all your energy into that you want to be known for. So I really love this aspect for you, Geminis. Now, Friday, June 28th, we have Venus sextiling Mars. Sextiles are harmonious. These two planets really, they're complementing each other at this time. This is really, really, really beautiful. I love this. There could be something here again on a spiritual level for you as well. Venus and Venus sextiling Mars really is just like that great chemistry. It's like you are in a snow globe of fun and love and beauty and romance. So this definitely is a great day for, like a first date. Okay. But there is something here that really builds your confidence, something that you could be very social this day as well. Actually, the moon does move into Aries at this time. The moon's going to be in Aries. So there's an entrepreneurial spirit here. There's this fire here that you'll feel, this charge. Aries, remember, is in your north node. Your north node is in Aries, okay? Your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and future dreams, okay? So this is really nice. Absolutely nice. It's also organizations, groups you belong to, social media, friendships, right? So there may be something here as well. You could be doing something with friends, or you could, there could be maybe dating, like a friend, there is more to than just a friendship here, or a friend could introduce you to someone that you're just like, I like that. So Saturday, June 29th, Mercury sextile Uranus. So this is gonna be very interesting. I love this aspect, by the way. Remember, sextiles are very harmonious. Now, I say this is very interesting because this is the first and only Uranus aspect for June. And so we haven't had any Uranus aspects since May. So it's kind of like Uranus was like hibernating a little bit. But Uranus is all about breakthroughs, surprises, the unexpected. I love this because it's Mercury, your ruling planet, sextile Uranus. So this is a day where you could get unexpected, great, surprising news. Out of nowhere, out of the blue, all right? This is when you could have a conversation that, you have a really big breakthrough in a conversation around this time. But also, this is where I just want you to try new things. I want you to be spontaneous and really feel that Uranus vibe, okay? Of being spontaneous and impulsive and really just getting, curiosity getting the best of you around this time. Travel is, Mercury rules short distance travel as well. Take a surprising trip. Take like a little road trip. Go to the Poconos, go to Sedona, go to Tampa, wherever you want to go. That, sandwich shop off the highway, whatever it is. Just be adventurous. I love this, okay? A lot of things that could happen out of the blue, but really fun, okay? Really love this. Money matters as well, okay? Remember, Mercury is in Cancer, so there could be some news about money around this time as well. So now you see that Saturn goes retrograde on the same day, 19 degrees. Basically, and so Saturn's going to retrograde until November. All right. Now, Pluto's already retrograde. One of the things about this retrograde that I love is, Saturn goes retrograde every year. But remember what I said in your last week's reading and the reading before, with Neptune being at 29 degrees, a critical degree, before Neptune goes retrograde just a few days after. Okay, a few days after this, Saturn goes retrograde. So Saturn and Neptune are together going retrograde at the same time in your 10th house of career. Fame, public recognition, honors, achievements, your 10th house, okay? This is the time to reassess. This is a big time to reassess things, really rethink, even just thinking about your path forward. Remember, even Mars in Taurus has that slow down energy. Mars is actually in Taurus in your 12th house, all right? The subconscious. Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. Pisces rules the 12th house. So there could be something here where you're not only having the slowdown and reassessing things, but really going deep. Now, Saturn and Neptune, remember, Neptune's asking you to surrender something, to be true to yourself, to seek your truth, to be your authentic self. This is the same thing with Saturn, okay? Saturn is saying, listen, reassess things, the things that you don't want to take on this next chapter in your life. Anything moving forward, let it go now. Reassess. This is a time for you to have these big, long moments. Speaking of time, Saturn is time. Saturn is Chronos, okay? Ask yourself, am I using my time wisely? What have I learned, since Saturn has moved into, Pisces in my 10th house in career? What have I learned? What are the things I've learned? What are the things I've learned that I don't like? What are the things I've learned that I do like, okay? With Saturn's life lessons, all right? So really, really, really thinking about, getting value out of this time that you're spending really reevaluating things. Saturn is also karma. So looking at things through a karmic lens, you could be rising above on this karmic level. I mean, this is just really, it's going to be nice. It's going to be this slowdown that I want you to take advantage of. I know you're a Gemini. I know your mind's going like, I'm a Gemini rising and Jupiter and Gemini. But anyway, so I get it. But enjoy it. Enjoy this time to really reassess the things that you don't want. You've had a lot of energy in your 12th house for a long time. Okay, so this is almost like the last of it. You're right at the end of it. So really surrender those things. Okay, really, really think about what you want moving forward. All right. Then you're going to be fine. All right. It's like a soul cleansing too, with Saturn here, with Saturn going retrograde. And the more, by the way, the more that you are, raise your frequency, your vibrations, your energy levels, tap into your spirituality, the more, that's more people in the world doing it. All right. And that's better for the collective. So the last thing is Saturn is authority. The fact that Saturn is retrograde in your 10th house, you could be reassessing, relationships in terms of like bosses and managers and any type of authority, even fathers. All right. So keep that in mind. Now, the reason why this Saturn retrograde is a big deal is because, remember, we just came out of a full moon in Capricorn. All right. And remember, Saturn is a ruler of Capricorn. Now, next month, we have part 2, the second full moon in Capricorn, which I explained in your last week's reading and even your monthly reading, every single reading this week. It's a big deal. All right. July 21st, we have the second full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn rules your 8th house of transformation, death and rebirth. You are going through true change. And so with Saturn retrograde in between these 2 full moons that are Saturn ruled, you're going through changes. Did you like my dramatic pause? Anyway, Gemini, y'all are amazing. Y'all crack me up. All right, so let's get started, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you for June 24th to the 30th. Again, this is for Gemini, Gemini rising, Gemini moon. If you want to read it for any other placements in your chart, you're absolutely welcome to. All right, so Gemini, let's do it. Let's get started and see what we can expect for you for June 24th to the 30th. Gemini, I do a traditional called the cross spread. Yep, I do. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will, Gemini. Secondly, Gemini, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. How's your summer going? And winter in the southern hemisphere. New season. I love it. Let's get started. Listen, you're good. Just don't with me. Okay. You definitely got some decisions to make. But yeah, when I say you're about to start this new chapter in your life, oh, it's not a chapter. It's the next book in the trilogy of your life. This is huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my Gemini. Wow. All right, let's get started. Like you're good. You know that, right? You know that. This is everything that you wanted is happening. By the way, everything that you wanted is happening. And I'm going to explain why. Now, you got the moon. Very interesting. All right. Very, 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 very interesting. The moon in tarot, by the way, associated with Pisces, the moon, the moon rules Cancer in astrology. In tarot, Pisces, remember Saturn and Neptune in Pisces in your 10th house of career. Remember, y'all have been going through some career matters, okay? You got to break down those structures. Saturn wants structure. Saturn wants you to take this time to reassess the structures in your life, okay? So break down those. Listen, you got them here. You see the 2 towers? Break them down. This is like maybe like even remember I said y'all are going to be going on this deep subconscious level. Go deep, all right? You got to go back to childhood. There are structures that are formed in your subconscious that sometimes you got to, all right? Sledgehammer, all right? You do whatever you want, okay? You can you're strong enough, push the concrete off. You're going to be fine. This is just saying that you are coming out of a place, Okay. Thinking about your future forward. And it could have been a lot of like, what do I do? What's going on? There's a lot happening, especially after coming after Gemini season where a lot was happening, where your mind was very stimulated. Yeah, you're coming out of it. All right. Now, you got decisions to make. You got the Two of Swords in the heart of your spread. And it could have to do with a partnership or a relationship. All right. But it also could be something with you being a little bit more serious about the structure in your life. Especially, remember there's a lot of family energy, a lot of love energy. This card is actually attributed to Moon in Libra. All right. So you got two moons together. You got Moon in Pisces. You got Moon in Libra here. So Libra rules your 5th house of pleasure and joy. So you've got to ask yourself, for a lot of y'all, it could be about career and profession. Does it bring me pleasure and joy? For a lot of y'all, it could actually be with like family. It could be children. It could be creation, things that you want to create. You need to take that time getting comfortable with it. All right. Getting comfortable with, and when I say that, the 5th house is recreation. It's procreation. It's creativity. All right. The word create lives in all those words. So there is something that you may want to be thinking about in terms of creating something new for yourself. All right. This new path forward. Now you see in this card, you see the sliver of the moon in the back, right? So remember, trusting your intuition. Same thing here. You see the hermit's face in the moon in this card. Go deep. Go deep. All right. Trust your intuition. That's going to make all the difference. All right. Second thing, you see her back turned to the moon and the sea. Okay. Water, emotions. Be in touch with your emotions and your intuition. All right. That's going to make the difference. It's going to help you take off that blindfold. All right. It's going to help you take off that blindfold. So keep that in mind. All right. That may be a thing. You may be sitting on something, but as long as you trust your intuition, you're going to be fine. Gemini, you're going to be fine. You got the 8 of Cups as well. How crazy. All right. You got moon, you got the moon, you got the moon. All right. So, and this isn't just a moon. This is an eclipse. This is a game-changing card. Now, why is this crazy AF? Is because this card is attributed to Saturn in Pisces. Yep. Yep. So, what does that mean? It's in your challenge area. Are you surrendering the thing that you need to let go? All right. He is. He's moving forward. All right. It might be bittersweet. Might be hard. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to face it. You got to move forward. All right. It is eclipse, right? So it is a big moment. It's a game-changing moment. All right. He's moving. You see he's wearing the red cape, red boots, and also the cane that he's got in his hand that the hermit has, right? So he did that deep soul searching. So really go within. This is saying go within, all right? And again, with the fact that this card is attributed to Saturn and Pisces, it could have to do with career. It could have to do with something that has to do with your profession. Something, again, it's your 10th house. All right? So really take that time. This is all this is saying is go within. That's all it's saying. You got a lot of moonlight here. Trust your intuition. Okay. You got Mars and Taurus in your 12th house. All right. 12th house is intuition. All right. Keep that in mind. Now, Ace of Pentacles. Speaking of mind, you got the Ace of Pentacles in your crown. We know what you want. Okay. Now, can I tell you just something real quick? How crazy rare your spread is? You saw last week's reading, right? You want to talk about that? Same place. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles in your crown last week. Gemini, I mean, listen, you create your own reality, okay? You create your own reality. Take action for the things that you want, all right? Remember, I said that Succession theme song's playing. There's a lot of money energy that's happening this week, and you just got the Ace of Pentacles in your crown. Money on your mind, okay? Money on your mind. Now, it's not just money. Pentacles are, it's your physical reality, so there could be something new that you're seeking, something new that you're really putting a lot of energy into, but most of all, it's this new path. You see the golden pathway here, right? And the archway, put it out last time, it's this gateway, all right? So really, biggest pentacle in the deck, all right? So really, really move forward. That's all you got to do. Let that one thing go, okay? Let that one thing go. Now, you got the Empress and the root of your spread, all right? Hello. remember what I said? Everything that you wanted, you're getting. You remember last week's reading? In your staff, moving into your main spread. You're yep, you're getting there. You're getting there. This is the week. This is the week. A lot of y'all are already feeling it with the Empress and the root of your spread. Yeah, this is love. This is love. This is it's being in touch with your super conscious. This is abundance. This is a lot of just feeling good. It feels good to feel good. Okay, this is your soul glorified. All right. This is absolutely amazing. I really love this for you. And you see the symbol of Venus and her stone-shaped heart. Remember, I said this is abundance. So a lot of love, a lot of passion here, a lot of sensuality, a lot of sexuality as well. Okay. But this is the birth of new things. There's some new things that are happening in your life. Okay. Really put your energy there. You even see that she's pregnant. Okay. Indicating this creation. Okay. Remember what I said. That's a big thing for y'all. So yeah, a lot of y'all could literally, be having babies or whatnot. But the big thing here, the big picture is the symbol of Venus. Remember, this is Aphrodite here. This is a goddess. The Empress is a goddess. Now, Venus this week, remember, is in Cancer in your second house of money. Money, finances. And Venus represents not only love and relationships and beauty and creativity, but also money. So again, something that this abundance, she holds a golden scepter. It creates all this richness, this abundance. Everything she touches turns to gold. This is Miss Universe here. This is absolutely amazing. You're great. You're good. You're going to be feeling it. You're feeling it. And you got the Fool in your future. So yeah, this new journey, you got to make that decision though. There's something you got to make. You got to really go deep. Again, to the point you're comfortable taking out that blindfold, knowing being your authentic self, knowing what you want, knowing what path you want, okay? Creating that reality for yourself. It'll come. You got the Fool in your future, all right? It was the third card in your staff last week. Now it is in your future. You have manifested it. You starting this new journey, the brand new journey, all right? The Fool. Look at that. The full abundance of the sun here. The full abundance of the sun. Vitality, growth, abundance, all right? This is really, really special. Optimism. This is such an optimistic card. He's standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world. That's how much trust and faith he has, not only in the universe, but himself. He's taking this big risk, okay? A lot of confidence here, too, okay? This is really, really, really nice. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this. New things are happening for you, but you've got to let some things go. You've got to make that decision. All right, Gemini. Let's get to your staff. I'm very curious now. I'm very curious. Gemini, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what is going on. This is crazy. Wow. This is a great week, though. This is such a great week, and I want you to take advantage of all these wonderful aspects. Lastly, Gemini, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Y'all, come on. I want to I really want to throw something. This is, okay, you're good. You're absolutely good. You got the Page of Wands, all right? Yeah, so remember, there's that slowdown with Mars and Taurus. There's that slowdown with, Neptune, Saturn going retrograde. There's a slowdown right now, okay? So have that time to really think about the things that you want. But remember, Page of Wands, this is something really special because... So, I can, everything that you want is happening, all right? And so new things have already likely happened for you. With the Ace, this is new. The Empress is new. 3 is all about creation. It's growth, advancement, but creation. You've got the Fool, card 0. What's 0? 0 is nothing, but what's nothing? Nothing is everything. Remember what I said. You got to make that decision. You got to let some things go, especially things that won't serve you well. Why? The Fool, card 0. What comes before 0? Nothing. There's nothing, right? He's only taking the essentials in his little satchel there, all right? So you got to All right, but anyway, this is just insane. It's basically your last week's reading, but rearranged. You got the Three of Pentacles here. I mean, come on. This is, yeah, you are definitely going to, there is something happening with other people involved. All right, so I really want you to, and it's part of your North Node. Remember, North Node in Aries for y'all, your 11th house, your social networks, groups you belong to. But it seems like that there may be something new that's happening, all right, where you work with other people, work with new people. This is another 3 referencing the Empress card 3. Remember what I said, the birth of new things, creation, but with other people involved. This card is all about teamwork, all right? Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. And it's Pentacles, all right? So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all start a new job, new career, something where there's other people involved in a big way, all right? And it can, remember, since there's a lot of family energy that's still happening this week, yeah, they could be like family energy for y'all as well, all right? Something where you're working with family members or whatnot, maybe even neighbors, or there's stuff happening here. This is really great. This is success with other people, all right? Projects maybe coming through for a lot of y'all, but either way, there's a lot of new stuff. And then lastly, you got the Hermit, all right? So remember, you got the face of the Hermit in the moon. You're just... the Hermit is that soul searching, right? So the Hermit is someone who has made a lot of accomplishments. The Hermit is like, if you think about the medieval times, people would trek for miles and for weeks to get that sage wisdom and advice from the Hermit. All right, so this is really nice. This is really, really special here because, once again, there is a sense of reflection. It seems like you want to do it. This is the best time to do it, all right? With this slowdown, all right? So really go within, really have that moment, all right? Really have that moment. And again, this is the moon, card 18, 1, 8 equals 9. So remember, you got the face of the Hermit here in the moon. So trust your intuition. You got this light inside you. Everyone's made of light. We're all made of light. There's everything in the world's made of light. You smash atoms together, you got light. Anyway, King of Cups. Your final outcome. This is that like you feeling on top of like the sea of your emotions. He's literally on the sea right here. All right. But you see how turbulent the water is. Okay. That's how stable the King of Cups is, how emotionally stable he is, because he is like, nothing's going to knock him off that throne. Okay. This is you having following what your heart desires. And really, really feeling it. Remember, the King of Cups, he leads with his heart. He is the king that leads with his heart. Cups are emotions and love and relationships and feelings and intuition even. He is the most intuitive king. Trusting your intuition, all right? So you can come out on top as long as you, remember, go within. Trust your intuition. Seems like you want to do it anyway. Doing that little bit of that soul searching, especially for a lot of y'all with career or... And for money, right? Like money. Listen, the other thing is that it's just this new path. Wherever you want in your life, the Fool is just this new journey. It's the beginning of what you want, and you've got to take that risk. You've got to take that. You got to stand on that cliff right here like he is. But you've got so much abundance. And remember I said the fullness of the sun here. I want you to see the Fool. It's spelled Fool, right? I want you to see it as Full as well, because the Fool brings this fullness of life that you're about to move into, and with all this emotional stability. Like, you're just going to be really, really, your heart is going to be full. All right. So, oh, Gemini. Oh, my goodness. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. What is going on? This is huge. This is so big. This is yet another rare. You've been getting like back-to-back. Like this is, but this one, come on. This is really big. There's some new things happening here. And again, for a lot of y'all, it could be like there's some sort of partnerships here. Can be career, can be love, but there is this new path. You just got to let something go. As I said, like in the first 5 minutes of your reading. But yeah, expect some you're on this new path. It's amazing. But also remember, you create your reality. Gemini, thanks so much. Next week, we will talk. I do July. Oh, whoa. Yeah. July is big. July is a great month. We'll talk more about it. But hey, Mars moves into your sign, Gemini. You're going to have Mars, the planet of action, in your sign. This is going to be a big thing. Okay. We'll talk next week. All right. Thanks so much, Gemini. We'll talk next week. All right. Bye-bye.